How can I positively motivate my father-in-law to move closer to us without losing our patience?
Well, the easy answer is you can't. So
Yeah.
why do you want him to move?
He's been diagnosed with Parkinson's for the past 10 years.
Okay.
And the past couple of years, his mobility has been declining and he's been having falls. And it's to the point where my mother-in-law is not able to pick him up. Like they have to call the fire department and such.
Okay.
And so recently she's been calling us because it's been wearing on her. And last April, we did have like a full family discussion between them, my brother-in-law and my husband and I about moving closer to us. And since that, it's been pretty difficult. My husband went out there for 2.5 weeks. My brother-in-law went out there. His aunts and uncles have visited him. And it's basically like we have to constantly reassure him that this is a good decision, that we've already discussed this. This is why we're doing it for him and his health and his wife's health. And it's getting frustrating. It's constantly having to reassure him for that. And so we're going to be seeing them in a couple of weeks to help them. And it's going to probably be the same process of having to reassure. And I'm just trying to figure out how can we positively talk to him about this change?
Yeah. I would give him some space as his body is failing him and as his picture for his older life is failing him and as he feels like a failure to his wife and to his kids. I would let him complain.
Okay.
I would let him need the reassurance. I wouldn't wish his position on my worst enemy. It's everything a proud father would not want to have. Right? And probably the only path you'll have is to do less talking and more action, like, hey, we're bringing a realtor with us. The house goes on the market July 15th, and so we're bringing a person here to give us an assessment of the house. And here is an apartment that we have found for you, or we've created space in our house, whatever y'all are going to do there. Stop the talking and more. There's going to be talking, but more, here's the action we're taking. Because as your father-in-law's body is failing him more, and as his wife is getting more and more scared, he's still going to try to convince himself that this will work itself out. It's not.
Yeah, and that's what's difficult is the fighting part, because there are some things that we are trying to work through
like
and
what?
to make sure that for instance, we try to get his TSP, his retirement situated to where the dependents are listed correctly and things like that. And it took pulling teeth for him to work with us to act like it is like basically his retirement ready for basically the financial stuff ready. So it's like,
but sometimes here's where we need to shift the conversation. Y'all have had all of the big kumbaya conversations. Y'all have had the big family meeting. His sons have spent a couple of weeks with him each. Now we're sitting down saying, do you want to love mom or not? Just hearing the term 9 to 5 can be a drag. So my friends at Cozy Earth are here to help make your 5 to 9 way more comfortable. I love Cozy Earth's pants and all-day t-shirts. They're soft, breathable, and super tough. And my wife loves their pajamas, and my whole family loves Cozy Earth sheets. They're super comfortable, and they keep us cool when it's hot outside. Try them risk-free for 100 nights. You can save 40% off your entire order at CozyEarth.com/Delony. Now we're sitting down saying, do you want to love mom or not? And we have to be that direct. Do you want to love mom or not? If you do not want to love mom, we're going to stop this conversation. If you do, no. We have the computer up. Do you want to love mom or not? Log into the account. Okay? And he's a grown man. He might walk away. Or he might not be able to walk away because his Parkinson's is bad. He might just turn away.
Yeah.
Okay? But some of this is just going to be frustrating, and just be patient, because you have a man whose body is falling apart underneath him. His marriage is falling apart. His son's having to take care of him. And he sees what's coming, right? He sees one of his sons having to change a diaper. You see, it just sucks. And so I'd give him a ton of grace.
Mm-hmm.
And you and your husband, like if y'all need to have a signal where you just need to go for a walk, then go for the walk. But I think there's something in your spirit and probably everybody's, that if y'all just do the right thing, this will become easy. It changes when y'all walk in knowing this is going to be really hard and frustrating.
Right.
And so we're just going to make that switch. This is hard and frustrating. And when we have to be very, very direct, Dad, do you love Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to be that direct. We'll be that clear.
Okay.
Or Mom is moving into our house.
Mm-hmm.
You get to choose whether you come with her. We want you to come with her, but we're not going to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know as well as I do, the single most stubborn creature ever created is the aging male, right? Can I give you one other little thing?
Yes.
If any of these conversations that y'all are working through with your father-in-law are unspoken or unsettled between you and your husband, I would settle those now. Meaning, if you don't know where all the retirement accounts are and you haven't seen the dependents listed on them and you don't know where the life insurance policy is and y'all don't share a checking account together, I would use this as a catalyst to make those changes in your own home too. Is that fair?
It is.
Why'd you get quiet on me?
Oh yeah, no, it's just self-reflection. It is real how important this is, because it moves so fast.
So fast. And if you don't have a will for both of you, then by the end of this weekend, I want y'all to have a will. You can go to my friends at Mama Bear Wills. That's what I did when I moved to Nashville. I just got one because my one from Texas, my estate plan from Texas didn't transfer states. And that's the first thing I got when I got to town, just to make sure if I got hit by a bus going to Starbucks, that my kids were taken care of, that my wife was taken care of. If you don't have that stuff, let this be a catalyst.
Mm-hmm.
And then let a dying, aging old man having to lean on his sons and probably, if you're like most families, lean on you a lot. That your son might do, your husband might do a lot of the talking, but you have to do a lot of the work. Like, I would give him some grace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been feeling like I'm like the one that's really pushing all of this talk and stuff, because just how I work as a nurse, and so I see this happening, these bad situations happening in a hospital setting.
Yep.
And I just it's almost like seeing a train wreck, because I'm trying to give them enough space to get some of this started, but I can see they're starting to drown with a lot of the help that they will need with this.
There you go. And I'll also tell you this, there was a moment when my wife stepped in, when it came to my family wasn't dealing with anything like this, but just what do you want to do for the holidays? I don't know. And then it's December 24th, and we're like, are we going to drive to 18 hours to... So she was the one that just started sending an email in September saying, here is our fall.
Mm-hmm.
And my goodness, it was such a gift. And I was embarrassed that she took, she's just like, I'll be the leader here because there's not one. But I tell you what, man, it was so great. And it gave me a path to step up, and I had to grow up and become, you know what I mean? But it was awesome. Mm-hmm. And it might just be you announcing to everybody via email or via phone call or whatever, I'm a nurse, I'm taking this over. Y'all are not. Y'all aren't doing anything. Father-in-law, I love you, I'm taking over. You know what I mean? And y'all can get mad at me or resent me, but I'm watching a train wreck that I see happen every day. I'm watching it happen in my own family, and I won't do it.
Yeah, that helps me feel a little bit better about asserting that confidence with that, because I feel like I almost step into their boundaries with some of this, and I'm almost wishing and hoping they'll take it, but
they're not.
Difficult to see it. Yeah.
And I've heard it said, hope without a plan is a wish. Stop wishing. Hope is an action. Take action.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell your husband, I'm about to do this. This is the last call. We're fine, honey. We've got it under control. We're going to be... I'm watching this happen in real time. I'm taking over. And I can't help... I don't know, there's something just stirring in me. I can't help but think that you've got some unanswered things in your own house, in your own marriage. And I think it's worth sitting down and saying, before this weekend's over, you and I, we're going to go away for half a day. I want to see all this stuff, because this is going to be us in this many years. Or as a nurse, it might be next weekend that somebody gets in a car wreck, and I want to make sure all of our ducks are in a row too. You're awesome, man. Thanks for loving your father-in-law and for trying to respect everybody's boundaries. But also, there comes a moment when I'm taking charge and I'm heading in because nobody else is. Hope is an action.